Attention! Attention! Very bad news is coming towards you, and you need to hear this message right now. Archangel Michael has urgent guidance that cannot wait another moment. You've been feeling restless lately, haven't you? Waking up with a sense of dread, checking your phone more often, feeling like something terrible is about to happen? These aren't just anxious thoughts. They're spiritual warnings that your guardian angel has been sending. The powerful Archangel Michael is watching over you at this very moment because he's detected something serious approaching your life. Those sudden chills you get for no reason, the way your pets have been acting strange, the disturbing dreams that wake you up at 3 a.m., all of these are signs that negative forces are gathering momentum against you. But here's what's important. You found this message at exactly the right time. Divine timing brought you here because Archangel Michael needs to warn you before it's too late. His sword of protection is already forming around you as you hear these words. The blue flashes of light you sometimes see aren't your imagination. They're Michael's energy trying to get your attention about what's coming your way in the next 72 hours. Archangel Michael has revealed something deeply concerning about the next 3 days of your life. Multiple sources of bad news are converging on you like storm clouds gathering before a hurricane. This isn't one small problem. It's a coordinated spiritual attack designed to hit you from several directions at once. Hidden enemies in your life have been quietly planning something that will try to damage your finances, your relationships, or your health. They've been working behind the scenes, timing their actions to create maximum chaos when you're most vulnerable. These aren't random events. They're calculated moves designed to break your spirit and destroy your peace. What makes this particularly dangerous is that these negative forces have identified a vulnerability window in your spiritual defenses right now. They know about recent stresses in your life, the challenges you've been facing, and they've chosen this exact moment to strike because they believe you're weakened. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that without divine intervention, this coordinated attack could cause serious damage to multiple areas of your life simultaneously. The timing has been specifically chosen to overwhelm your ability to respond effectively. But the fact that you're receiving this warning means you're not defenseless. The next 72 hours are critical. What happens in this short window will determine whether these attacks succeed or fail completely. This is why Michael's warning had to reach you today. Tomorrow might be too late. You need to recognize the warning signs that have already begun appearing in your life. Think about the past 2 weeks. Have small things been going wrong more often than usual? Your computer glitching right when you need it most? Important emails not sending? Phone calls dropping at crucial moments? These aren't technical problems. They're signs that negative energy is already interfering with your daily life. Pay attention to how people have been acting around you lately. Have you noticed certain people becoming distant or cold without explanation? Conversations that suddenly turn awkward or hostile for no clear reason? This happens because these individuals are either part of the coordinated attack or they're unconsciously picking up on the negative energy being directed at you. Your sleep patterns changing is another major warning sign. If you've been waking up between 2-4 a.m. feeling anxious or having disturbing dreams about losing things you value, Archangel Michael says this is your spirit trying to prepare you for what's approaching. Animals are especially sensitive to spiritual attacks. If your pets have been hiding, acting nervous, or staying closer to you than usual, they're sensing the incoming negative energy and trying to protect you. Even neighborhood animals might be acting strangely around your property. Financial signs are appearing too, unexpected bills arriving, payment delays that make no sense, or opportunities suddenly falling through at the last minute. These create the perfect storm of vulnerability that your enemies are counting on. The most telling sign is that persistent feeling that something terrible is about to happen. Your intuition has been screaming warnings, but you might have dismissed it as anxiety. Archangel Michael confirms that this inner alarm system is working perfectly. Archangel Michael is activating his emergency protection protocol around you right now. His divine shield can deflect every attack planned against you, but you must actively connect with his energy to strengthen this protection. Begin immediately with this powerful prayer. Archangel Michael, I call upon your emergency protection. Surround me with your blue shield of divine light. Cut through all negative plans with your sword of truth. Protect my family, my finances, my health, and my peace. Thank you for standing guard over my life during these next 72 hours. Create an immediate protective barrier using blue light visualization. Close your eyes and see brilliant blue light forming a dome over your entire property. This divine energy shield deflects all harmful intentions back to their source while keeping you and your loved ones safe inside. Visualize this protection growing stronger each time you focus on it. The power of sound creates instant spiritual clearing. Right now, clap your hands 7 times while saying, "All negative plans against me are canceled by divine light." If you have a bell or chime, ring it 3 times after the clapping. This sound frequency immediately disrupts the energy patterns that enemies use to coordinate their attacks. Emergency salt protection works within minutes. Place small amounts of salt in the 4 corners of your home while saying, Archangel Michael protects this space from all harm. Salt absorbs negative energy before it can affect your family. Replace this salt daily for the next week. Carry blue stones or wear blue clothing as emergency armor. Archangel Michael empowers blue items to serve as spiritual shields that deflect negative energy automatically. Even a blue pen in your pocket creates a protective anchor. Before sleeping tonight, place a glass of water by your bed and ask Archangel Michael to charge it with protective energy. Drink this upon waking to strengthen your spiritual immune system against coordinated attacks. Here's what your enemies don't know about the spiritual laws governing their attacks against you. Archangel Michael reveals that every negative action directed toward a protected soul triggers an automatic reversal mechanism. The very bad news they're planning to deliver will become the catalyst for unexpected blessings in your life. This divine law of reversal means that the financial attack planned against you will actually open doors to better financial opportunities. The relationship drama they're orchestrating will reveal who truly deserves your trust and bring authentic connections into your life. The health concerns they're trying to manifest will instead motivate you toward better wellness choices that improve your vitality. What makes this spiritual protection so powerful is that your enemies become unwitting servants of your highest good. Their jealousy and negative intentions create the exact pressure needed to push you into your next level of success and happiness. They think they're destroying your foundation, but they're actually clearing old limitations to make room for greater blessings. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that this apparent crisis is actually a divine setup. The challenges approaching will test your faith, but passing this test unlocks spiritual gifts and life opportunities that weren't accessible before. Your enemies have unknowingly created the perfect conditions for your breakthrough. This is why the timing had to be exactly right. You needed to be spiritually prepared to handle greater blessings, and this coordinated attack, Ture, when properly protected against Twai, becomes your training ground for operating at a higher level of divine favor and spiritual authority. The bad news transforms into the best news you've received in years. In the next 24 hours, you must take specific actions to fortify your spiritual and practical defenses. Start by having honest conversations with your closest family members about the need to stay alert and supportive of each other. Don't create fear, but do emphasize the importance of family unity during challenging times. Clear your home's energy completely. Open every window for at least 30 minutes while burning sage or incense. Walk through each room saying, "This space belongs to divine light," and protection. Pay special attention to entryways where negative energy typically tries to enter. Check your financial accounts and ensure you have emergency funds accessible. Not because disaster will strike, but because being prepared gives you confidence that deflects fear-based attacks. Fear is what makes negative plans successful. Preparation dissolves fear. Create stronger boundaries with people who drain your energy. For the next week, limit contact with individuals who consistently bring drama or negativity into your life. Your spiritual defenses need all available energy focused on protection, not managing other people's problems. Establish a daily check-in system with trusted friends or family members. Knowing someone is watching out for you creates additional layers of spiritual protection and ensures you won't face challenges alone. Most importantly, trust your intuition completely over the next 72 hours. If something feels wrong, it probably is. If your inner guidance says to avoid certain places or people, listen immediately. Archangel Michael is revealing the hidden truth about why this coordinated attack is actually the best thing that could happen to your spiritual development right now. What appears to be enemies working against you is really divine orchestration using their negative intentions to serve your highest purpose. This challenge is specifically designed to activate dormant spiritual gifts within you. The pressure created by coordinated opposition forces your inner strength and intuitive abilities to emerge rapidly. What might have taken years of gradual development will happen in days because of the intensity you're facing. New people are about to enter your life who can only appear after this spiritual test proves your readiness for greater responsibility and influence. These connections wouldn't have been possible at your previous level of spiritual development, but overcoming this coordinated attack qualifies you for relationships and opportunities previously beyond your reach. The apparent crisis is actually perfect timing for removing everything from your life that no longer serves your highest good. Old patterns, limiting relationships, and outdated situations are being cleared away to make space for the upgraded version of your life that's waiting to unfold. Your enemies believe they're timing this attack for maximum damage, but divine timing is using their negative intentions to deliver maximum breakthrough. What they think is your weakest moment is actually when you're most ready to step into your spiritual power. This hidden opportunity disguised as bad news will ultimately become the story of how everything changed for the better in your life. After successfully navigating the next 72 hours with divine protection, you'll need to maintain spiritual vigilance to prevent future coordinated attacks. This experience is teaching you to recognize negative patterns before they fully develop, giving you permanent spiritual advantages. Establish a daily morning protection ritual that takes only 5 minutes. Upon waking, call upon Archangel Michael's protection for the day ahead. Visualize blue light surrounding you, and set the intention that only positive interactions and outcomes are allowed into your experience. Build spiritual immunity by regularly clearing negative energy from your environment. Weekly sage cleansing, monthly salt treatments for your home's corners, and consistent sound clearing prevent negative influences from accumulating enough power to coordinate attacks. Develop your intuitive discernment through daily practice. Spend a few minutes each evening reviewing the day's interactions and energy shifts. Notice which people, places, and situations felt uplifting versus draining. This develops your spiritual radar system. Create a support network of spiritually aware friends who can recognize negative patterns and offer protection through prayer and positive energy. Spiritual community provides collective defense against individual attacks. Most importantly, maintain your connection with divine guidance through regular prayer and meditation. Archangel Michael's protection is always available, but staying connected ensures you receive warnings and guidance before problems develop into crises. Your spiritual relationship is your ultimate defense system. Archangel Michael stands with his sword drawn beside you at this critical moment. His divine protection is fully activated, but you must take action within the next 24 hours to secure this spiritual shield before the coordinated attacks begin. This warning came to you at precisely the right time, but the window of preparation is closing rapidly. Begin the protection rituals immediately. Start with the emergency prayer, create your blue light shield, and clear your home's energy today. Divine timing waits for no one, and your spiritual safety depends on acting on this guidance now. Show your appreciation for this life. Saving warning by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange strengthens the spiritual connection that allows Archangel Michael to continue, providing protection and guidance during the challenging days ahead. Your gratitude activates greater divine intervention on your behalf. Trust that you are now prepared and protected.